Welcome to the Finkel Show. Sit back, relax, be entertained, and maybe even learn something.
Once upon a time, there was a pussy. Yeah, kitty, 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 kitty. You know, little scaredy cat. Likes attention, but he's afraid of his own fucking shadow. He's a puss. His name was Christopher Ruff. Yeah. His last name's like a dog. Ruff, Ruff. But he really is like meow, meow, squeaky, squeaky, meow. Just a sorry, sad sack of shit, piece of shit. Did his wife get deported yet? I don't know. Anyway, once upon a time, the sad sack of shit, while he was on a highway hours away from a certain location in Indiana, he convinced somebody to sneak up to a certain house and take a picture and run away, and then send it to Mr. Ruff, who posted it as if he was there in Indiana. The cowardly kitty cat was already long gone. In fact, never went to the location, at least not on that day. Well, the little pussycat is back. I have come across a screenshot. I don't know if it's real. This is from Christopher Ruff. I don't know what platform. YouTube, Facebook. I don't know. Kind of looks like maybe YouTube. I don't know. I am not giving that piece of crap, human waste, one single click more than I have in the past. But Christopher Ruff on whatever platform, is it X, is it YouTube, is it Facebook? I'm pretty sure whatever platform it is has a terms of service agreement. And I'm not so sure this is going to fly. So mark my time, 8:46 p.m., September 18th, 2025. 24 hours later, if that's still there, wherever it's coming from, if it's still there. Apparently, it's okay with whatever platform it's on. Oh, okay. Yeah, I like that. Let's do that again. You won't care about my face. All right. Christopher Ruff said 46 minutes before the screenshot was captured. I'm not sure how long ago. Quote, I'm quoting him. I'm not saying this, I'm quoting him. $100 to the first local person to, quote, audit, end quote, Christopher Ryder's house, parentheses, from public sidewalk that's conveniently located right outside his house, close parentheses. Rules. Do not speak to him if he comes out. Do not make threats. Do not trespass. Leave when the cops show up. Leave when the cops show up. Well, if you're obeying all the rules before leave when the cops show up, there's no reason to leave when the cops show up. So there's another act of cowardice. If you're doing things legally, there's no need to leave when the cops show up. You have every right to not talk to police. Okay. He further says, the first person to send me the video and follow the rules gets $100. Man, Christopher Ruff, you're not just a pussy. You're a cheap piece of shit. Let's see what else his postings have. I'm going to go forward a little bit here. There's another screenshot, apparently from the same source. He says, I won't be providing an address either. You either know where he is or you don't play the game. Oh, well, we appreciate you not doxing anyone. Let's make that a little bit bigger. There we go. I won't be providing an address either. You either know where he is or you don't play the game. Okay. All right. Again, if this is still up 24 hours from now, it must be okay to whatever the terms of service, whatever platform's on. So, to demonstrate the cheap assness of Christopher Ruff, follow me here. In fact, let me put my picture up so you can see me saying this. Let me see. If I go, how do I make that smaller again? Not remove from studio. Shit. No, there we go. Okay. So you can see me, see my face. Yeah, it's still fucked up from the Bell's palsy. Okay. If I'm going to add a rule and change a little bit. If this is still up in 24 hours, the first rule before those others is go to Christopher Ruff's house. If he comes up, feel free to speak to him or not. Do not make threats. Do not trespass. Make sure you know where the property line is. Use your regrid app. Do not trespass. Or if you're really cocky and want to go up to the curtilage, leave as soon as you're told to. Apparently, legally, you can go up to the curtilage, knock on the door, as long as you leave if he tells you to leave. Do not trespass. Trespass is technically not leaving when you're told to leave. Okay. If the cops come up, feel free to hang out. And one of the First Amendment audit rules I was told when I engaged the MPs at Fort Belvoir is never leave before the cops do. Do or don't, I don't really give a fuck. But $100, you cheap piece of shit. To the person who does this, following the same rules, and like Christopher Ruff, I'm not going to give out his address. The first person that goes to Christopher Ruff's equivalent, closest public property to his house, and videos it, you can either send it to me or you can post it yourself. The first person that does it after 24 hours, after 8:51 p.m. Eastern Time, 9/18/2025, $500. $500. Because $100 is just too fucking cheap, Christopher Ruff, you sorry piece of shit. You sorry piece of shit. Okay. You want to play games? Let's play games with our available resources. $500. You know, if it gets really exciting, if you talk to Mr. Ruff in a polite way, $100 bonus. That's $600 for those of you who math is hard. Any questions? There's only 3 people in the chat, so I'll look. You see, WTAF. What the actual fuck? Christopher Ruff is a pussy. He's a coward. He is a criminally minded piece of shit. And he's a cheap bastard. $100? Come on, man. What state is he in? What is minimum wage? How long would it take someone to get in a car and drive there? Well, you know, if it takes you more than an hour to get there, and I mean following speed limits, I'm going to add another $100. But you'll have to show me where you live and where you're doing the videography. If it takes you more than an hour, there. No, make it $200. So we're talking between $700 and $800, depending on how far you take it. You drive out there, $100. You drive back, $100, and you video legally from a public space, focusing on Christopher Ruff's property. If he comes out on Christopher Ruff, that's $700. What was the other $100 bonus? Yeah, okay. Christopher Ruff, you don't have a fucking job, so whatever resources you have were handed to you on a silver platter. I work for my money. I have the resources. Let's play, bitch. Let's play. You need proof it's Ruff's house. That is true. I would need proof that it's Ruff's house. Thank you, Just Muxer. That's a good point. You could go to any trailer park in any state, and I won't know it's Christopher Ruff's house. Yeah, you have to verify that it's Christopher Ruff's house. To be honest, I have no fucking idea where he lives. Hell, if he's within an hour of me, I'd do it myself and save me $800, $700, whatever the math is. Now, don't go if within the next 24 hours this is taken down. Definitely don't go if the whole thing is taken down, because this is an if condition. This is if TOS doesn't have a problem with this. If TOS doesn't have a problem with this, they're not going to have a problem with my base pay of $500, and then the bonuses considering the options. Now, yeah, prove to me that it is Christopher Ruff's house. Demonstrate how far you drove if you want the bonus, the travel bonus. And can anybody remember what the other $100 offer was for? I can't remember. Play it back, and if you meet that criteria, when you show me the video or you post the video, I'll review what I just said, and I will live up to it. If you don't believe me, hell, not too long ago, I did that was a while ago. I did a little competition, and I didn't announce it until, a long drive, an hour or more. If the drive's an hour or more. It doesn't mean be across town and drive 2 miles an hour. That, speed limit appropriate, an hour or more. Let me highlight what I'm responding to. Okay. I see something in, so there's someone going to, it's going to happen tonight. Okay. Well, I'm willing to bet if somebody does take Ruff up on the offer, you ain't getting paid, because Ruff is a cheap bastard. He's going to have to ask his wife for $100 if he pays you. What is the name of tomfoolery is going on over here? Christopher Ruff apparently wants to play games, and so we'll lay our dicks out on the table, i.e. our resources, and we'll play games of what we have. Because that is some fucking bullshit. Well, okay. If he's going to play fuck around, I think I'm bored. I'm going to play fuck around. Oh, yeah, and yeah. I'm going to end stream. I think somebody wants to talk to me, so I'm going to hang out after I end stream. I think I'm in trouble. I'll probably cross the line.
I don't know what those two putas are talking about. I am the wind beneath Finkel's.
Hold on. It is obviously me. I am the wind.
You guys, this is stupid. I knew him first. Obviously, he is nothing without.
Oh, you knew him first. I am so sick of this. I knew him first bullshit.
Me too.
I don't
care what anyone says. I am Finkel's favorite.
If it wasn't
for me, he'd just be one more rambling old man on the internet.
Come on, you guys. Why can't we all just get along? To be honest, I like to think I am the wind beneath my own wings.
Shut up, Finkel.